Good afternoon, traders. Welcome to NinjaTrader Live. I'm Tracy Shuchart, senior economist, and boy, have things been busy while we were away. Oil was trading at session highs as uncertainty builds about the peace talks between U.S. and Iran as Wednesday's ceasefire deadline nears. Brent was on its way back to 100. WTI was nearing 92, and this was back on New York Times coming out saying Vance's trip was on hold as Iran did not respond to U.S. positions, though they noted that his trip to Pakistan had not been canceled. Well, at about 1:20, that all changed. Oil dropped. Indices bounced when we heard a report that VP Vance was going to depart for Islamabad on Wednesday morning. Now, the thing is, he won't get there for a meeting on Wednesday. That meeting would likely be on Thursday if the Iranians do show up, and I very highly doubt that they would send Vance if they weren't certain Iran would show up, but we'll see. That said, that still doesn't really take care of the ceasefire that ends tomorrow evening if the meeting's on Thursday, so we'll have to see how that plays out tomorrow. The U.S. says government said it stopped and boarded a sanctioned oil tanker in its campaign to disrupt Iran's shipping network, the first such intervention since the imposition of the blockade just over a week ago. American forces conducted a right of visit maritime interdiction and boarding of the stateless vessel, the MT Tiffany, the Pentagon said. If you remember, before there was a container ship that they had stopped and boarded. This is the first oil tanker. So this also marks an escalation in tactics as Washington pressures the Islamic Republic ahead of planned talks. So we'll see how that goes. Kevin Warsh was speaking. I was listening closely to that. He repeatedly pledged to act independently if he's confirmed as the next Federal Reserve Chair. Obviously, he was grilled on that profusely. He also called for a slew of changes to the way the U.S. Central Bank makes its decision, including a new framework for dealing with persistent inflation and a new way of communicating with the public. He said, while it's true that inflation is less problematic, meaning the rate of change in prices is less severe than it was some years ago, hard-working Americans are no doubt feeling it. I think that means a regime change in the conduct of policy. I think that means a different new inflation framework, but gave no specific details about that. He also insisted the president never asked him to commit to any particular rate decision. He said, the president nominated me for the position, and I'll be an independent actor if confirmed as the chairman of the Federal Reserve. Now, he goes back this afternoon to talk to the Senate again. He didn't say anything about how he feels about the balance sheet and running that off yet. So that was something this morning that I mentioned that I was particularly interested in. So we'll see if he says anything on that later today. Then you have U.S. Treasury market is projected to buy back $15 billion with a B of their own debt this week. That's the largest Treasury buyback in history. Treasury buyback, for those who don't understand, is the government repurchasing older, less liquid securities from the market to improve market functioning and manage the debt profile. Now, it sounds like this is tightening, but it's not. It's a liquidity improvement mechanism rather than a debt reduction in a broad fiscal sense. So it's more liquidity, in other words. And so not surprising that we have seen markets higher on that as well. And with that, I will pass it to Jim for an Edge report.
Thank you, Tracy. Let's start with gold. I got a daily candle chart up with gold futures here in the June contract right now, and you'll notice my upper rectangle. This is an old area uh, of support. I mean, it had about a week or so there. It was kind of a significant level because we didn't, after this kind of tweezer bottom that we saw on February 17th and 18th, we never really tested it again, right? We rallied up here and we didn't test it until a month later. So I dragged that over and I said, okay, that area is now resistance. And I included a 48.60 level, a PAX line right there to kind of, it jives, it matches almost perfectly. So I feel confident that this is resistance right now. Now we closed above into it once, but not above it. We didn't close above the rectangle. We closed into it once. But the bottom line is we're in a pretty tight consolidation range over the last couple of weeks. I'm framing the bottom of the conversation where support is around 46.70 and the top what we just mentioned. So you can see the moving averages are almost in a straight line right now. So it's almost a bowl of spaghetti. They're all just kind of really, really, really tight. And when you see that, that typically means the EMAs are flattening. Momentum has vanished. You're in a consolidation, potential chap zone. Volatility compression is building and no edge for trend following setups. And I think that's where we're at today. Now, today we had a big, this is a bearish engulfing candle if we're going to finish right here where we're at. We're also going to be below the 50% outside fib, so we'll keep an eye on that as well as we drive back down to the 38%. Intraday, I have a couple of volume profiles on there again. I have the session one on the left, and I have the RTH. Let me see if I got the right time, everybody. Yeah, I got the RTH profile to the right. So it looks a lot different. It doesn't always look a lot different. Today it looks a lot different. We have this high volume node way far. We lost this in the rearview mirror a long time ago. But the point of control officially is still sitting there at 47.97. So just short of that zero DTE put support. We talked about this morning at 6,800. But since then, it's been a pretty consistent sell-off here. Now, support finally showed up, guess what, at S1. So that's kind of interesting. So we got down to this S1. We've been talking about these pivots all morning long, and frequently they are really good guidelines, and this one in particular is. So we got support at S1 right now. We've tested it 3 times. Buyers pushed us all the way back up. That's at 47.17.6. And right now we're developing a RTH volume node right about here, right where we're at right now at 28. A little bit of a gap, and then another volume node. The official POC for the RTH is around 47.50. So there's some weird weaknesses in here we got to keep an eye on right now. I'm hoping we hold support here and we drive back up. I could be wrong as I am occasionally, not all the time, but occasionally. So that's the story there. Let's shoot over to the Bitcoin really quickly here. Where are we going? The Bitcoin. Bitcoin's surprisingly resilient. Forget about the percentages you see on the close. Let's just look at a chart. I mean, I don't know what to make of this. I mean, finally we caught this rally, right? This rally started at the beginning of April. Nice orderly rally, decent sized bars, nothing huge, no wild volatility, but still, we have this crossover here, which is significant. This is the 8 EMA crossing above the 50. This was 4 sessions ago. And then we had this top right here. We have several closes above it, right? Several closes above 75,000. We're still above 75,000 and been trading above 76,000 for a while, wicked up to 78,000. Right now, baby candle just kind of sitting there, a bit relatively big shadow on the top and a relatively big shadow on the bottom for today, suggesting market uncertainty or price happiness. When I say resilient, we have not fallen out of bed. So we'll see what happens here with the Bitcoin. Now, RSI is starting to slope down a little bit. We did hit a cross under here of the signal line, but we're still, the velocity of this cross under is slow. So I'm not too worried about it. Shooting over to the intraday chart, let's let this data populate for a second here, and we'll get a volume profile popping up here as well. But you can see the London IB and the US IB are pretty similar here for the Bitcoin. Come on, there we go. There we go, Jim. Hang on a second. Tighten this up really good. Decent volume profile for the Bitcoin. Point of control just a little bit north at 75,900. We're fighting off the pivot right now. Never got down to JX2. So right now we'll see if this is just one of those run-of-the-mill retracements back up. We do have swing high, lower swing high, lower swing high, lower swing high, swing low, lower swing low, lower swing low. That's not necessarily encouraging for the bulls, but we'll see how this market gets handled going forward right now. So sitting at the pivot, JAX2 certainly target on the downside, 75,000. JAX1 target on the upside, 76,000. That is this afternoon's Edge Report. Let's get to our main event. And we have three very talented individuals with us today. We have Leo the Big Cat, Joey Morgan, and XYZ in the house. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
What up, Jim?
Joey,
it
man,
going,
it was awesome hanging out with you, man, in Miami.
Yes, agreed. It was a good time, good meeting you in person. Seeing everybody else on the team, obviously Leo and XY, they abandoned us and
Yeah.
Missing.
but you know, it was good to see everyone.
Yeah, no, it was for sure. The pool, that was kind of fun, sitting around the bar at the pool, getting some
100%.
sun.
Yeah. Good nights.
You're kind of a white man, though, so hopefully you didn't get a sunburn.
That's why I always ask you for the tan tips because I need to know the secrets, Jim. I need you to give me the sauce on how to get tan, bro.
It's a little bit, it's just like lifting weights. A little bit every day, consistency, don't overdo it, and you'll be in good shape. But it was awesome hanging out with you, man. I loved it. We got a great interview with you too. I'm sure we're gonna see clips of it.
When are
Yeah.
you guys posting those interviews?
I interviewed everybody except you two guys.
Yeah, when are you guys posting those?
I'm not the media guy.
I want to see them.
We literally have probably 5 hours of footage. I mean, this is not an easy job to edit all this stuff.
You guys did it for 5 hours?
Dude, I was there I'll tell you the story again. I said it this morning. I was there at 9:30 holding the mic, and then everybody was scheduled in 15-minute increments. The last two that were scheduled were Pax and Stowe. Now, this is 1 o'clock. Pax sends me a text a couple of minutes before 1, and he says, "Hey, Jim, I'm at the spa right now. Mind if I'm a little late?"
Was it hot? Were you like in the sun?
I was in the sun. It was crazy hot.
Oh,
And then I wrote him back and said, "You better be here in 2 minutes."
but I
my
hate
friend."
you. Sending
He
my
said he
cousin
was-
to come get you.
But it was a little shady in the morning.
He was
I
like,
can't-
I can't do an interview right now because I'm at the spa.
Yeah. And he picked the time and the calendar invite of when he wanted to do this.
That Pax did this.
Pax.
Okay.
But he was spectacular. Joey, how fun was hanging out with Pax?
Oh, it was a blast. Yeah, Pax is he's a character, especially on the party bus over to the pier.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see that video emerge. That was the greatest rendition of Journey by
I've
the whole
got
bus.
front row seat on the GoPro to all of that. So I have
So
some
you guys doing like karaoke on the bus?
great footage of that.
It was insane karaoke. Tanya was like, she was a goddess, man. She
Pax
belted
didn't
it
Pax didn't
out.
get sick?
What's that?
You didn't get like motion sickness on the bus? He was just screaming, he was just singing, having a blast.
Pax, and then Maggie Lake was uncharacteristically Maggie Lake. It was fun. Anyway, we missed you guys. Hopefully, we'll catch you guys the next one, XYZ and Leo. Anyway, still a lot of confusion on what's going on in the Middle East, as Tracy pointed out. What are you guys thinking, man? Leo, let's start with you, man.
I mean, we've been doing all this business down here in the lower part of today's range. I took a short right as we popped into the overnight low and scaled out of it as we pushed down into the 680s here. And now I just have a runner left. So I'm just kind of holding this to see if we can break this local low here. I would expect to go challenge this low and maybe target yesterday's low. If not, then I'll reassess after getting stopped out. My stop is at 742, so 8 points on a runner. And then I'll reassess. I think it'll be difficult for me personally to look for longs in the middle of the range. So if I do get kind of stopped here, I don't really have a plan, but you never know. Something may happen. Some news may drop.
Yeah, no, I expect some news to drop. So, but I kind of like the position, so I'm rooting for you, buddy.
I
Joey.
heard you also called
What?
the bottom in gold. So just chat FYI, Jim has said the bottom in for gold is in.
I'll tell you my position. I mean, I'm long right now, and my stop is below S1. It's below the session low, it's at 47.14. So if we lose 10 points, I'm out. Full disclosure there. But thanks for telling everybody, Leo.
You, I mean, look,
Everyone's
I
gonna
full
follow
forward my
Jim's trade
account.
now. Gonna get
Oh.
crowded.
I don't know. Joey, what are you thinking, man?
I'm thinking I would love us to get away from IB low on the NASDAQ. That's kind of what I'm thinking. We spent a lot of time there today. A lot of consolidation earlier this morning. I mean, a good probably over an hour at IB low before we finally saw sellers bringing us down into those upper 500s, lower 600s, and finally found a bottom there off right in between the 50% and 100% extension level. Buyers ended up shooting us straight back to IB low, and now things kind of seem like they're slowing down again. So I'm not overly excited with where the NASDAQ is currently, just understanding like how much time we have already spent here. So I would like to see buyers move us higher above IB low, getting back into the range. I think I feel pretty good about going back more towards the 25%, 50% of the IB there, as long as buyers can hold above IB low. So I would like to see that happen. Outside of that, I'm not overly excited. Looking at the ES, ES is currently at its 100% extension level there on the IB to the downside, trying to hold, find a little bit buyer. So we'll just kind of see. Right now, I'm waiting, going to be a little bit patient on the NASDAQ and see if we can get away from IB low.
Yeah, I mean, I just drew a fib from IB high to the session low, and we're somewhere between the 38.1 and the 50% retracement right now. But the levels you're talking about hits V way up a little bit above Jacks too.
Yep.
So
Yep.
we'll
Things
see.
are
Oh,
moving
there
now.
we go.
Uh-oh, here we
well,
go.
crazy
Here we
just
Now we're
go.
getting some serious sellers like coming through here.
There we go. There we go. I'm sure we had
And
some
that's,
great.
I mean, we've been seeing that the past, what, like 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's like these just whipsaw moves too. It makes things a little bit sketchy. So I definitely am going to be a little bit more patient this afternoon.
Yeah, I hear you. I think I'm out of my gold trade, by the way. Wicked out. XYZ, what are you thinking, man?
I have no idea. I have no idea. I had a pretty good long earlier. Scaled out half of it at the IB low, and then they came and took the rest. I think we're in a pretty key decision spot. So I was trying to see which way I should go, and this thing just happened. So now I really don't know. I think I'm just gonna wait for one-sided tape to come in, which it just did, but they're not really moving it, and try to follow that. So just gonna wait for some order flow.
Yeah, Craig's putting a couple comments in the chat here. There's definitely more saber rattling going on right now, so that's not a good thing. In any event. All right, you guys. Well, I appreciate you as usual. I am going to dip in the chat with Craig, and I wish you guys the best luck on any trades you may make.
Sounds
Thank
good.
you.
Thanks, Jim.
Thanks, Jim.
Looking forward to the tan secrets.
Yeah, this is
I think this actually does play into this idea that you're actually LARPing as a fisherman. Because how could you be fishing all the time and be pale as a Eskimo?
oh, math not mathing. Math ain't mathing.
Just saying.
Listen. I'm not like, okay, I think Jim overplayed me being as white as I am. I got a little bit of a tan, okay? I'm not like pale, chat.
What do you think, chat?
I don't know. He looks
Take a
pretty
look,
pale.
chat.
It's the lighting, bro. Hold on. You guys can't see the tan? Hold on. Is it the lighting, bro? Look. I'm not pale, okay?
Pretty pale.
But it looks pretty pale.
I'm gonna go with pale.
Whatever.
He wears
do
sun
you think,
protection
chat?
clothes. Fishing
Do a
is a
spray-
euphemism.
Do a spray tan.
Joey, do a spray tan IRL content.
You know what's
Joey
cra-
gets a spray tan.
you know
You
what's
can
crazy?
play into the fact that traders just sit in their dark basements all the time and you don't ever get any vitamin
Is that
D.
like the equivalent of faking broker statements? Spray tan?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It's all fake. What's
Dude, I
crazy
do
is
fish.
so my wife, she got like her spray tan certification and she didn't have anybody to be her model, so I ended up doing it. So I have had a spray tan before.
See, you got somebody that can do it.
That's commitment, man.
I'm
That's
just
I'm
saying.
unashamed.
That's dedication. Gotta respect it. You gotta. Okay, maybe ES will make its way back to its low. Trying to scale into some short here. Why am I trading micros? Oh, good question.
Because he's a weenie.
Because I literally became a weenie on Thursday, guys. He is not lying.
I'm
Let me
also
try
trading
to figure
micros.
this trade out, and I'll tell you guys all about it. But let me try to figure this out, okay? But yes, he isn't lying. On Thursday, right at power hour, I became a weenie. I'll tell you guys. I will regale you. Let me get my shit off first. It's possible I ran out of money.
Well, I think what it is you went to Hawaii, lost all your money, and now
I
you're
spent
trading.
it all in Hawaii. Yeah, I spent all my money in Hawaii.
XY went to Hawaii and came back already? Question mark.
Yeah, it can't be gone for too long. I got too much shit to do, guys. Come on.
The Friends episode with Ross getting a spray tan was hilarious. I've never seen that one.
U.S.
I'm not
suspends
mad. You're
funding
just
for Iraq security
disappointed.
service. Yeah, this tape is getting really bullish right now, so I got to be careful on this.
Are you short?
Yeah, I've been scaling to short.
From where?
I'm in 17 micros.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll let you guys. I'll tell you guys about it, chat. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. I'm
Let
trying
him
to get in the
cook.
way of some bullish tape here.
Now it's
Just give me a
bearish.
sec.
Bearish tape.
I might have to get a few more contracts here.
My quant lost his balls.
Yeah, I lost them in Hawaii, guys. All right. We'll do 20. We're in 20 lots. Don't know if this will break. It's still pretty bullish here on the tape at least. I'm hoping that they get overwhelmed and just get forced out. But we still don't know yet. Dude, this is insane.
Yeah, I'm actually really annoyed with where price is.
This is
I hate being here.
this is insane. They're
Yeah,
buying the
it's
hell out of this still.
Yeah, I mean, we're
pretty
They
on
want to
par,
buy.
all-time highs.
pretty annoying.
Yeah.
What monitors am I using? LG's. I don't know what the name
Are
of
you
them
still
are.
using those same two monitors from like 5 years ago? Those hella
No,
expensive ass ones?
no. I got
100
upgraded
point runner
this year.
monitors?
Um, just sell NQ. Okay.
Good afternoon, Daniel. I feel like it's been a while. Hope you've been well. Just sell NQ. Hey, I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
I mean, yeah, the shorts, I mean, makes sense on NQ. It's just I
There's
really
a
I really hate how IB low has been a magnet all day.
I like that they've been locked out of it. There is a passive seller there, and they've bumped into him quite a few times, started building lower. They've found a buyer. I'm hoping that at some point they just get through this buying and it's gonna like just mega flush. This is no, these are not minis, guys. These are micros. I'll
Robin
once
needs you
this
to
trade
pay
figures itself out, I will
rent.
tell you guys why.
I'll tell you.
Well, Leo already told you guys actually, technically.
Oh,
So
you lost your balls.
yeah, yeah. So technically he did tell you. But I will tell you guys how I lost them. You need
Feel
to
like
pay your
class.
rent. Hey, look, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I think it's hard to push on the micro ladder. Maybe that's what it is. They gotta give up sometime, right? I mean, the
I heard
P&L
you're going to be
tracker
on
is not
tomorrow morning.
synced with micros. It sounds about right. Risk 626. Yeah, it's about right. It's just, I mean, the P&L tracker has a delay on it. It's like 3 seconds or so, but it looks all right. What I have to do right now is the P&L tracker is attached. So this chart is minis because I want to chart minis. My DOM is on minis. So on the DOM, when I execute it, it's doing it on demo, but I'm using Replicanto to make it so that the live is on micros. So it's a whole thing because I don't want to do the overlay thing that Stowe was talking about. It seems like way too much work. Um, but yeah, you'll see that I don't know how. Yeah, you'll see that it's minis on this chart, but I'm actually executing on micro. So, but it looks okay. I mean, this looks about right. 626 risk, about 15 points-ish. So, yeah. Yeah. The main chart looks like it's minis. It's not minis, guys. Well, the chart is minis. My DOM is executing minis, but I'm copying to my live so that I can execute micros on the live. So it's like reverse LARP. It looks like it's minis, but it ain't.
Hey, what's up, Salma?
Oh, look, it's Selma. How kind of you to join us. How much volume do you use for NQ? About 700 to 800.
Dude, there's so much bid here. Just liquidate them.
Why is Leo's face like that? I'm sorry, God gave me a face.
Wow, what's that movie where was it Anchorman or something? It was like, I just want to punch your face right now. Like, I wish you could change your face. I
I'm
just
not
want to.
pouting. I'm just sitting here. Look, man, I have resting.
Dude,
I have
damn.
RBF, but for dudes, like, chill.
Everyone's so tired of the market just being stuck here. They're just like, you know what? I hate this guy's face. Was it Step Brothers?
It's been forever since I've
Step
seen.
Brothers,
Yeah,
yeah, dude, that
that
seems
sounds
so
right.
funny. It's like, I wish I could just change your face. Why can't you just change it?
That's funny.
Iconic, man.
I'm just tired, actually.
So you've been moving for like 4 days now?
Yeah, I mean, just like doing some prep stuff. The actual movers are coming on Friday, but like figuring out where you're gonna hang curtains,
Mm-hmm.
just doing cleanup things. Like they didn't The people that we bought this house from didn't take great care of it. So
How long you been there?
we just got it on Friday.
Oh, you're talking about the new one. They didn't take care of
The
it.
new one, yeah.
Oh,
So before we move in, we're just doing a few things.
you gotta do a bunch of stuff, remodeling and all that.
No, not really. No, like we're just putting new carpet in upstairs. Because they had a dog, and it shed, like it wasn't like like our dog doesn't shed. They had a shedding dog, and our 6-year-old has pretty bad allergies, like just across the board. He had eczema for a long time. That got cleared up with some medicine. And so we're just like, we don't want to trigger any of his allergy, just any
Right.
of that stuff. So we got new carpet coming in. We're painting the kids' rooms. I'm just doing like a little bit of work to it, here and there.
So you guys need all like the dogs got to be hypoallergenic dogs and all that stuff.
Yeah, we have a double doodle, so she's considered hypoallergenic, I guess.
Mhm.
What's up, Bane?
Dude.
What are y'all feeling on the oil trade? I have no idea. I don't trade oil. I know overnight at 85, thinking a pump. I mean, you're basically betting on, like, for it to pump. I think you have to assume that the continued talks or whatever don't go well, and that tomorrow, the current peace arrangement is over for until the next one.
Until the next one, yeah.
Until the next one.
Till ceasefire to broken ceasefire to ceasefire again.
Was the triple doodle too expensive? I mean, too much of a good thing isn't always a good thing. Fractal. Your double doodle is hyper. Yeah. AC duct is on the radar for sure. That's something that we did when we moved in this house. So we'll be doing that. Doesn't seem the good talks are in Iran's best interest. Yeah, I don't have any idea.
Yeah, dude, there's so much buying. All right, I'm out of that trade. All right, guys. So what happened? How I lost my balls is Thursday.
Story time.
Thursday was
Story
crazy.
time. We shall all
I
sit
think
and watch, listen for story time.
I think I was on stream, yeah, on Thursday with Stowe, and that ended probably so it's 9 my time. I traded it for the next 3 hours because I don't know, the order flow felt it was the first time I actually felt like I was in flow with the market for a long time now. It's before I started streaming NT Live, right? So I'm just trading. I'm scalping this thing up and down for another 3 hours. Like I'm just in a fog, right? That's what it felt like. And I'm in 10 lots, up to 16 lots. I'm holding the positions. I don't know what it is. It's just conviction for targets. Obviously, it ends well, right? So I took a bunch of scalps, big size, bigger than I've ever traded. The risk put on was bigger than anything I've ever risked, right? You guys would see me regularly do like I say 2K risk, maybe a little over, but I'm over 3K risk on every trade. Right? Obviously, it's bigger size. It got to a point where I was just so desensitized to the numbers. I could be floating 9K P&L. It's nothing. I don't care. Obviously, it helps because I had a huge like buffer. We'll say a buffer on the day. I was up big already, so it's like okay, we'll snowball this, right? And at the end of it, I just like it felt like I stepped out of a fog, and it ended up being my biggest P&L day ever, ever. To cap off the biggest week ever. And I realized the last 4 weeks, like end of March, mid-March to where we were last Thursday, was a crazy stretch for me. And if you guys have been in the streams, you guys see me move my risk from 1K, 1200, 1800, 2K, 2.5, 3K, 3K plus. And it's just after that fog kind of went away, it wasn't like there was no excitement. I was just scared because I've already felt so desensitized to these numbers. The urgency isn't to make more money immediately. The urgency for me was to make sure I'm protected. The last week, especially, it was more of an anomaly for me, not just P&L, but like the market. It's just moving up. I'm just buying. It's just moving up, moving up, moving up. What happens then when conditions change? What if I'm not ready, right? What if this was just a perfect storm, luck, opportunity, blah, 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 sizing? I don't know. I don't know any of that. This is new territory. You guys have watched me literally hit a new territory in my trading through these streams over the past like 4 weeks or so. But there was nothing that was like, yeah, let's just keep doing this. It's more of like, I need to, usually I would take a break, at least a week, just not trade, but I'm a streamer now. So we got to do something on stream. So I literally took out all the money. I left 10K in my live account. I took everything out so that I don't sabotage myself somehow. I think the urgency is to protect my downside now. We'll trade the micros, and if it continues to go well for like, I'll give myself like 2 weeks, maybe a month, then I will come back with the increased size. So the micros are kind of a forward test too. Instead of, what I usually average, I'll probably increase it about 50%. So we're going to hit 12 lots, 13 lots, 15 lots. And I need to make sure I am ready for that. I'm not going to do that by doing what I did last week, or even Thursday was insane. Like, yeah, Thursday was insane. So I need to put the balls in the safe, right? And see how things are going. Do I really have it like that, right? The market will let me know through the next few weeks. So you guys are essentially coming onto this journey with me where maybe we'll hit a different level, right? But the market will tell us. It's yeah, I was telling my buddies, I'm not even excited. I just felt like I just got out of a fog, like a revenge trading fog. It's weird. Yeah, I don't know what to make of it. So here on NT Live, you are seeing it in real time. I am seeing if we're going to push that boundary. Go sim? No, we're not allowed to trade sim, not on stream. Can you imagine NT Live sim trading? Delhi will have my head. Yeah, so I'm going to experiment with the sizing via micros and see, all right, well, if we're going to increase 25%, 50%, how then do I want to scale that extra size then? So, yeah.
All I heard in the chat, heard the same thing, was that you're doing a cash giveaway.
No, I need to save that. I need to save that for when I come back
free cash account giveaway
into minis. But yes, that is the long story of why for the next few weeks you will see execution via micros. That's what it is. It might not be as exciting, but hey, trading's trading, right?
I think, dude, to be honest, I think you did the right thing. I mean, you're protecting your downside, protecting your risk so you don't, go off the rails with what you just done, and you're protecting it. I mean, that's one of the hardest things to do, I think, for most people, or for a lot of people, is to make money and actually hold on to it. All right. So I think you're doing the right thing.
They
Fractal
gave
did
me
make a specific request, very specific, that if you could do a cash
Cole's
giveaway and
cash.
Cole's
Absolutely not.
cash.
That's mine. I earned it. I earned my Cole's cash. I'm keeping it.
Keep it.
But yes, we will be embarking on this journey together.
Because you can always scale it back up. Like that
Yeah,
would be
like there
cool.
to me, there's like, what's the urgency in
Yeah,
trying
there's
to just
not.
push this thing so hard when you can make sure first and come back and just scale it up then, right?
Yeah, 100%. No, I agree.
I still don't trust that the bid will push the market up, but man,
Yeah, we're at an interesting level here. It's like buyers are trying to really hold this, maybe form a higher low here and send it, or
yeah.
sellers step up. And so I think if we can get above 700, we'll probably go revisit IB low again, but we'll see. I still hate where price is.
Yeah. Hmm. ATR is just moving lower and lower.
Yeah. 5 minute ATR on NASDAQ, 34.
This bid is still here. I wish I did that when I started. Yeah, fly it here. I feel the same way, which is why I'm doing it now. Oh, still lifting the offer. No, I'm not giving away loose. Hey, maybe I will dump some at some point. You got to be around for it. That's the trick. What was my path in terms of getting to this level of sizing? Through prop. I built up a lot of money through prop. Um, and at some point I was like, look, you've been doing pretty well. Let's push this thing. I literally deposited $100,000 into a live account. And that's how it started. Literally, there was this firm called Apex, and before all the changes that have occurred, you can rack up really big money because there was no live program. As much as they said there wasn't one. And if they let you copy 20, you can rack up a lot of money. So after a few years of doing well with prop, I was like, let's just do the same thing, but instead of copying a gazillion accounts, let's just do one. Let's just do away with this copying thing and do the same thing with one. And it grows, it grows. But yeah, without prop, there's no way. I'll say it again, say it all the time. If props didn't exist, I probably wouldn't be trading. I probably would have died within year one. Just ran out of money that I was willing to allocate to the game. Because I started the first half a year. The first half of the year is just like getting killed in brokerage, right? Before discovering prop. I mean, at the time there weren't many options, right? I don't know if people know these names, but you're talking about like Lilu, UProfit, Apex was new.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't the best, but it was something, right? Um, Everyone has it really good now with all the options.
There was a firm
Options.
called Lulu that most people don't even know about.
Yep.
Yeah. But without prop, there's zero. I think there's like a 5% chance I'd be here, and there's a 0% chance I would have ever gotten that start of a more sizable live account to really dial myself into real cash live trading versus like the prop game. And we all know it's different. It's very different. Year
Yeah.
one, you lost
Trading
100K.
habits.
In 1991, dude, you must be made of money. Fly It Here is the richest guy in the room right now. I'm sure of it. I lose 10K, drop to Marcos. Yeah, I mean, that's the sensible thing. But I think a lot of people want to reload it to try to make it back, you know? And, well, I don't have to tell you how that goes. I think we've all been there. I've been there. All the dumb stuff, yeah, I've done it a million times over. It's why I don't do it now, because I've been through that pain over and over. And the consolidation just gets more and more narrow.
There really is, dude. It just, I mean, we are camping here.
Just send it one way.
I think I lost one of my favorite. I don't even know how this happened, but I lost something in Notion. Oh, no, I didn't. Here it is.
Lost something in Notion.
Yeah, well, I have a very special link,
Set of skills.
a very special set of skills. It's a very special set of skills, guys. That has possibly every trading book.
Oh, a
And
black box for trading books.
I thought I lost it because somebody just asked me for it. It's actually, how many is it? Hang on. It's not that many. There's no way.
A black
I don't
box
know how
treasure
many.
chest.
I'm not sure. I think it's probably like 100. But I thought I lost it.
Oh, they're gonna finally cut through this bid.
Trying to.
Let's go. How can Leo move, stream, and run multiple discords? I don't run any discords. That is not a true statement. Somebody just DM me asking me for this link that they know that I have.
And cut through this bid after moving up for no reason.
Trying to bring it down.
Nope.
This might sound strange. I just happen to know from a statistical standpoint, with a pretty large data set, don't share it. I'm not going to share it. I'm not sharing this one publicly anywhere. But I happen to know from a very large amount of data that the people that trade NQ are more profitable than the people that trade ES.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
Interesting.
do with that information.
That's very
what you will.
surprising, actually.
I'd be curious as to why that is.
Seriously.
I mean, it could be there could be some selection bias in there somewhere. Like the distribution of traders trading NQ is much bigger than the distribution of traders that trade ES. So just because of that alone, that might attract, better traders. But that is true. They have better P&L, people that trade NQ versus trade ES. I'm not sure why, but
my trading improved quite immediately when I switched ES to NQ. But for me, it was a patience thing with ES. It took longer. You had to be really patient between setups. And as a scalper, that kind of sucks. Then when I switched to NQ, I realized that whole patience part became less of an issue for me. And because it moved more, you would just be done with that scalp. And, NQ could have made that move 3 times over, and ES hasn't even done it the first time. That was something that I noticed right away when I switched. I'm not going to say that's for everybody, but that's what it was for me.
they also don't live as long. What do you mean by that?
Heart attacks, maybe.
Extra volatility. Well, the wick can hit your TP, can hit your stop too, so goes both ways.
Is that how much more profitable or the amount of profit? No, it's not the amount, it's they're much more profitable looking across the whole spectrum. Their net, like if you're just looking at the net profit factor is higher.
I'm going to try to take some longs out of this.
Here?
Yeah. In case this is not going to be a break. Risk reward is good enough for me. There's a bid that's coming in again. Delta's positive again. Same annoying activity earlier when I was short. We're at the edge of the range.
How many are, Chris? We're working on 10R right now. Maybe 9.
20R or bust.
Yeah.
20.
I can only take 20R trades
I've
now.
been seeing crazy
here,
shit.
I'm going
on
to
YouTube.
move my stop in profit. So now my R is unlimited.
There was a time where all the YouTube gurus were doing like 10R trades. Look at my 20R. I get a million R, whatever. But I feel like that has kind of like went away in favor of more like 1R stuff lately, just what I see.
That's all
But
I
then,
see, like 1R now.
But then now instead of R, I'm seeing stuff like how I turned $500 into 10,000, like stuff like that.
Oh,
The most
that's
egregious one I
crazy.
saw was like 200 to 10,000. I was like, really? This is what we're doing now?
No, you didn't.
Base hits is the trend now. I'm
I'm a fan of base hits.
Big fan of base hits.
Yeah.
But I'm not a fan of 1-to-1. The losses are gonna suck for me.
Who has the biggest R? Chris.
I was gonna say, yep.
We
Chris.
know who has the biggest R.
Yeah.
Is that even a question?
Is everyone gonna turn into a pirate now? Just hear a bunch of pirates.
Uh-oh.
Look
I
out.
can't tell if this is a good thing, but it looks okay. It looks pretty cool.
I think I'm just losing R's.
I just have 14 lots and I don't know what to do with them. Honestly.
A lot of buyers. Holy.
Okay. I got
We're making
stopped.
we're making a lot
For
of money, I
profit.
think. I'm like manually scaling out one lot at a time because I don't even know where price is right now.
Wow. What a
Somebody
All right,
give
so
us
we had
the
14. I
tea.
got out of
What's the
6.
tea?
I would like to have gotten out of more, but I'm hitting market on my exits and I have no idea where price is.
what a buy. Jesus, dude. It's that stuff that's just annoying, bro.
Yeah, that was that same annoying bid flow that killed my short the first time, so I got long instead this time. Right at the edge of price. I mean, if it doesn't work, you pay a little bit of a fee. If it works, this is what happens. I'm still trying to take profit. Dude, where is price?
720.
It's like, is this gonna sustain or we're just gonna go right back down,
If we go right back, I'll be so sad
bro?
because I would like to have scaled out way more. Yeah, we're
Just
going back, I
annoying.
think.
Headlines, headlines, headlines.
Would have been nice if we were on minis, huh, chat? Yeah, I know. This is so crazy. I genuinely have no idea what's going on here.
I see something about Apple's incoming CEO. And then obviously that doesn't matter.
Yeah, Chris, that was quite a
Something
bit of
about-
R, I think. Today is
about
my
Hicks.
day with the R.
Secretary of War Hegseth has been seen arriving at the White House. Apparently that was I don't know. Maybe he made a comment.
He said ceasefire. That's all he said. He just said ceasefire.
Let's see, do you guys have any info on anywhere how to
Return to
scale
New-
out of profits? It's in my playbook, a whole system for entering, exiting trade, like how I scale in, scale out of position. And you
Oh,
can read
yes,
it.
guys. The P&L you are seeing on the chart is totally fake news. Don't look at that. Just divide it by 10. That's the real P&L. Man goes to work more at 11. Dude, Josh cracks me the hell up. Dude, what the 714 want to sell 1 million lots? Why?
Once again, IB low.
Dude, someone is selling the hell out of 714s and Q. Just relax, man.
Crazy.
Coffee or tea at noon is crazy.
At noon?
I mean, I'll drink a cup of coffee at 4 p.m. and fall asleep at 7.
I like a good cup of coffee at noon.
The other day, I actually got up like way early, like 5:30 or 6 a.m. Brewed a cup of coffee, like made a cup. I think I had 2 glasses, and then fell back asleep. It's like a napped coffee, like a coffee nap.
Is all the moving or what?
Nah, bro. It's just like I woke up too early. I was already still tired, but
Here's
coffee.
a question. Where can we find Leo's playbook?
That's a great question. It's on paintingthetape.net. Coke is better for you than coffee?
Yeah, we're not allowed to discuss such topics. They're still selling this whole way up. I hope they just get blown the hell out.
Bray trades, the IB indicator is if you just look under trading view, if you go under indicators here, you'll just search IB first hour. Let's see right there, IB first hour. I'll come out, Jim Morgan 11. It's in trading view right now. We are working on getting it over to NinjaTrader as well. But right now you can get it in trading view.
All right. Got 4 left here. Nice trade, I think.
Did we just fly if we pop VWAP?
Yeah, I might. If they can make their way back up there, I might look to just cover the whole thing. If they can make their way back up there. They don't fly through all the way to like 760s. Probably call it a trade. Gotta see them fly to the 760s.
Yeah, if we pause VWAP, we could see it. Honestly,
Where can you learn my system? I have a YouTube and I also have a free playbook on the same website that Leo's playbook is on. A Pepsi guy? Why would you say that about me, man? Don't start spreading rumors. Oh, yeah, here's one. Guys, should I drop out of college to start trading? It's the only thing I'm actually passionate about, but I haven't made a lick of money from it. Let me tell you something. Everybody hates college. Everybody hates school, and they hate schoolwork. Everybody loves to gamble. Everyone that finds trading finds the passion in trading. And these are the people who are still in the 95 percentile that fail. Just because you love it doesn't mean it's for you. Just because you love it doesn't mean you'll make it. This is a whole different beast. This is not even like sports where you can just drill shooting and passing and running and this and read defenses. This is not the same thing. So do not drop out of college
please.
For trading. Do not.
Please do not.
If you're looking for a real opinion to lean on, that is it. Black and white, 100%. If you're looking for confirmation bias, I promise you, you will not find it on this channel. You might find it on a Tradertainment channel, but not this one.
Yeah. Don't drop out of college. Have a job and trade.
Yes.
At the same time. Like that's, yeah. Please don't.
Literally, please don't.
Missed that short. I wanted to short that prior to close there.
I was reading this guy's chat, so I couldn't close, but I do want to start getting out of these positions. I wanted to close it around where you wanted to short. Hopefully they make their way back up. Down to 2. Getting rid of 1. I'm going to close the other one as high as I can. I'll just do it now. All right, I think that'll be it. That's a pretty, I don't know if I can find a better trade than that for myself, so.
This thing right here.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. As I worked at Pan Express for 5 years before becoming profitable. I don't trade YM. Oh, why do I not? 1Q does just fine for me. So why change it up? Yeah, if you're still here, I hope you're still here. NAFO, I think was the handle. Don't do it.
Let me reemphasize. Please don't.
Hmm. Yeah, honestly, it's not even don't. It like legit, please don't.
It is
Please don't
legit,
do it.
please. I like it, yeah.
Why would you ask? Just tell them they can't do it.
Yeah, you know what? Don't even. It's not. Please don't. You better not.
Yeah.
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 XYZ is going to come find you.
Yeah, you better not. I'll spend money to find you.
Good afternoon, Frank. Can I call you Frank the Tank?
What up, Frank?
We're going streak ad. We're going to the quad. I'm going to put on a little short here. We're at a bumping up against yesterday's close from below. I
Also,
don't love the fact that 24-hour VWAP is just above us, but
yeah, I was gonna say we're right there at VWAP. I was kind of wondering if we get a big push above VWAP here.
I mostly limit, Frank. Sometimes I will market. It's hard to break that down, really. It's so situational. I don't know if you guys can see it, but when I'm putting my orders, you'll see limit orders, but you'll also see stop market. And it's very dependent on what I am seeing on the DOM. So sometimes if we're in a range, I'm trying to get some size scaled in. What I'll do is if I think this is at risk of just moving without me still, I'll put some stop orders a little higher or lower, depending where I'm going. And if those hit, I will cancel some of the limit orders downside because if it's hitting the stop orders, I expect that to be the move. If that comes back and it isn't the move, I'm going to have to reevaluate, get out of the size or just flatten it and wait to get back in. But it's really dependent on what I'm seeing on the DOM. Like who's pushing right now? How hard are they pushing? Are they actually pushing or are they just trying to? But I would say I would definitely prefer to limit 80%, maybe 85% of my orders are limit. If I'm market, it's very incremental and I'll place it just maybe 3 or 4 points up. I don't have the balls to just market into a trade like hotkey market. No, I'm always going to choose my spot on the DOM on the price. I won't chase with a hotkey on like to hit market. That's too much. The only time I market with a hotkey is to market out of a position or orders. So as the long was working, I'm like pressing the hotkey to market sell, market sell, market sell. Which is why I was like, well, it's hard to do in this case because I don't know where price is. It's moving all around. Like what I'm seeing in the chart isn't really accurate to the real time at that point. And I'm like, what if I market sell now, but we're all the way back down and I sell for nothing? So I was able to sell some and I had to hold more to really see, all right, I want to sell here and here.
see if these 47s can hold. There's a bit of absorption here.
Yeah, fighting right at previous day close.
Yeah.
Previous day close, then got VWAP just above that. Interesting spot. Previous day close 748. Trying to hold the bid here.
Chop for remainder of the day, dude, it's really possible. If they can't break above this volume, yeah. Looks like they just made their choice. We're just gonna chill here, close around here. This would be
And that
the
would be an
spot.
annoying end of day.
Yes.
Be good for your short, because at least it goes back. Where can I find Leo playbook? Here's another one. Oh, he's spamming it. Leo,
Another
you
one.
better tell him, Leo. Where he takes over the whole chat.
We don't answer spammers here.
You gotta ask nicely, which is once. There's no right or wrong answer in this industry. I can get behind that. Yeah, it makes you money. It makes you money.
Yeah, I give that too. I mean, it is, what works for one person may not work for the next one.
Yeah, Frank, that's a huge thing, right? I learned that chasing will get you into those moves, but when those moves are wrong, it's gonna hurt a lot more. Um, my trading, I got to a point where I found that for me, it's better to be very, very deliberate about where I think I have the advantage, where I have the advantage that I want, which is where's the risk, right? And if I'm chasing it and the risk has to be expanded, I don't have that same advantage that I think I do. And the downside will hurt more than the upside will, feel rewarding. So it's the same way I manage my trades. Like if I'm in runners, it's always, all right, do I close here and have the market run without me? Like, how would I feel? Or if I don't close here and it comes all the way back, how would I feel? And I always just go to the one that feels less shitty. So the same thing applied to me with market orders. If I'm marketing into a trade and it doesn't work, it feels more shitty than it would have felt rewarding versus just missing it and being like, hey, look, I would have been more upset if I marketed it in and it didn't work than I am right now missing the trade because they are just like the bus. It's coming every so and so, right? The bus just it'll come back around. Um, and you have to kind of detach yourself from attaching your value as a trader to every trade or every day. It's an equity curve. Some days suck, some days are good. As long as your equity curve is going up, you're fine. Your equity curve is not this trade. It's not the next one. It's not the next one. It's not today. It's not tomorrow. It's a week, a month. You're going to miss good trades. But what happens when they don't work? That's when it sucks. That's what sets you into a spiral. So you want to limit that as much as possible. When I say you, I just say me. Obviously, everyone has their own approach. For some people, it sucks way more to miss the trade than to hit that market right there and take the loss. Absolutely. And that's reasonable. Definitely reasonable, especially if it's good R, right? If you're still risking this, but you're able to potentially make that. It's just for me mentally, it sucks. It really does.
I took myself out of this before I got stopped. By the way, the leaking blob, the team is going to put the link right there in the chat.
For
So
anyone
just
who's
grab it
wondering,
there.
it's right there before.
If you're wondering, it's
before it moves up.
right there.
It's right there. If someone
Literally
asks
right
one more
there.
time, Leo's going to start charging for it.
What seat do you prefer on the bus? Are you talking about the short bus?
Yeah, which bus we talking?
Do you live your life a quarter mile at a time, XY?
I would say I do. Yeah, as a
Look at these
scalper.
sells that
Yeah.
just came in at 67. Interesting. Okay.
322, 234.
What?
Is that who you were waiting for?
Apparently.
Right where they should be too. The 760s up there.
Yeah.
Wow.
They literally just nuked it right from there.
It's a shame that this is how they're doing it.
Did you hear? Like literally, I was like, "Did you see the sells?" And then boom, we started fucking.
Dude, they
going.
sold 300 something and then 200 something right under.
Yeah.
Right at market. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some urgency there.
Oh boy.
Where is my book? I don't have a book. I checked on X, but I couldn't find if there. That's why I asked Leo.
What you guys can also do is literally go onto my Twitter profile, click the link where my playbook is, and it's on that website. So just click out of my playbook and click into Leo's playbook. It's the same website. So you can also do that. Literally just be like, this ain't what I'm
Also
looking
free.
for. I want this playbook.
Also free. Why don't you guys list your playbook links?
We can't post links in the chat. Only production can.
I think the long term, the playbook is free, but directions to find it will cost you.
I think that's fair. If you're providing us continuous service at that point.
I think NinjaTrader is building some microsites for folks so that you could just go to that, which is where the DOM will exist, the leg, this bad boy, which is also going to be free. Volume
Dude, they just
profile,
did the
delta
same
profile.
thing, but on the bid, 422 and 287.
I see that.
What
It's
the
like you
hell?
covered
Taco market.
literally in the middle.
XY, any plans of streaming other than the Ninja Lives? Well, it depends. It depends what the gang wants to do.
If you want to hear more about the DOM, you should come and trade with us next Tuesday. I heard something is going to happen. Next Tuesday, it
I
is.
legit don't know what's going to happen.
I don't either.
It is
What's gonna happen?
the 28th. I will be on with Stowe, Nick, and XY.
Really? Because I just found out about this right now. I have not been told this at all.
And guess what?
They never tell me anything on
Guess
this
what?
show.
All
What are we doing?
four of those have something in common. What is that? The Don brothers. 2 + 2 = 4.
Yeah, chat, I shit you not. I have
Sometimes
no idea. I
5.
just found out from Leo right now, live in real
Bro,
time.
it's literally in your calendar.
Is it?
Yeah.
On Tuesday?
Next week.
I have my
I
schedule.
see your name there. XYZ. Anyways, we're going to be giving the free access for free on Tuesday. And we'll be talking about the DOM on Tuesday. Like we'll do 2 hours of DOM 101. XY looks like a confused child.
I'm literally trying. I did not get my next week's schedule yet, unless I'm tripping.
They just put the one for
Oh,
Tuesday.
all right. What time is it?
Trade the close. Yeah.
I got it. Okay. I'm just finding out right now.
11 a.m.
Leo's the scheduler now.
11 a.m. Pacific. Nick, who's not here, did absolutely put out a free course that's baller.
It's actually absolutely Free.
Absolutely free. And for some reason, they still think I'm Nick.
It's not just free, it is absolutely free.
You heard it here first from XY. Are y'all wearing caps? I don't.
We're capping.
I don't know. We're capping, bro. Let me just wear a hat. This is literally look. Here's the whole day's range. Here's price. There's a great trade here.
Chad, I want to show my beautiful hair and make people jealous.
Yeah, E-Bums TV. I was doing a little investigating.
It seems on Dom Day that nobody should wear a cap.
The Dom doesn't
Look,
work if
okay,
you're not
okay.
wearing a cap.
Here's what I'm doing. We're gonna put out the Dom first. We're gonna make sure that it's all good, and then we're gonna put out the leg-to-leg profile with the ability to move around your chart without holding control. So that will come later. So the Dom first, then the volume profile and leg-to-leg profile, and then we'll see what else we can put out there. Where else are you getting this much value for free?
Absolutely nowhere.
Can you have pulling and stacking in the same column? Yes. Do you want to see it in the same column? Let's go. Pull stack combined. Move it up.
Rack City says streets are calling
Boosting.
Leo MF Dom.
There we go.
That's a
There it
good one.
is. Combined, same column. And you can even do things like, let's do bar alignment on the bid, on the left, center. So now it's all left aligned, centered. Oh, the text needs to be centered on the ask. Hang on. Since you be asking, center. There we go.
Best trading channel.
I was just fixing to read that AF4 says best trading channel there is.
There you go.
Absolutely.
So now you got pull stack and single column.
Absolutely.
Tired of
Smart,
this BS price action. I am.
smart trade, Paulos. Yeah, tired of this BS price action. Listen, I feel that on many levels today. Fantastico. I'm done for the day, but I'd consider buying this again. It's giving the all clear to 7. Well, then you're not done for the day. If you're done for the day,
Yeah.
you're not
Actually,
going to
that is
consider
true.
anything.
It's hard to pull yourself out of the market. Like I tell my own friends too, when we're just talking like, oh, I'm done for the day. I got a one and done. I'm like, oh, okay, is your chart open? Yeah. It's like, then you're not done. Let's be honest. If you're done, your
I'm
chart will be
done for the
closed.
day, but
But my charts are still open. Like, so why are they open? Yeah, you're done when the chart's closed. That's what I've
Can
learned.
you get bid ask in the same column? The answer is no. That is currently not supported. But I will show you something that is pretty cool. Do you see this time in sales here? Okay. Do you want to see something cool? So this is not filtered at all. I'm going to remove the time, so we just have price and size. And then I'm going to add and then on sales, time and sales 2, I'm going to filter it by, let's do 5. So now if I just can, so now we have 2 time and sales. This is unfiltered, and then this anything that shows up here is going to be size by over at least 7. Sorry, at least 5. I did add the filter, yeah. But you can also run 2 streams. Is that at the ATM section on there? There's like limited functionality from that standpoint. XY has been doing more of the executing right on the DOM, so you might be able to talk about that more on Tuesday.
It's sharp.
He says it's sharp.
It's good.
SHARPE, SHARPE, or just SHARP?
Both.
Okay, sick.
Yeah.
Would be cool to have a column right of the price for market. Wait, column right of price for market and left of price where depth is for limit, with both depths in the same column would be super awesome. I think I understand what you're saying. Why are you guys yelling? You don't need to yell. It's not necessary. There's no need to yell. On the center of the DOM, if you have 2 DOMs up and QNES, can you just hit one button to center? Yes, you can. There's a centering button.
Jeff, if I withdrawn money, where do you park it? Because I get tax hammered a couple. I have an accountant. Who I've been very good friends with for 20 years that I trust. And he tells me everything I need to do. And there's a lot of writing off. There's a lot of this. There's a lot of that. Not tax advice. You should seek a tax professional.
The last thing you should do on Twitter or Fin anything is take tax advice.
I have a friend.
Do not listen to a single person that tells you what to do with your money when it comes to taxes on the internet. You should have a CPA, a tax person that knows what the hell they're doing, and you should speak to them and no one else.
I don't know anything. This guy has been a very close friend of mine long before he even became an accountant or even found accounting. Just so happens now he's at a firm who does accounting for big celebrities and stuff. And so he's learned a few things and he tells me what to do. And that's it. Like, that's all I got for you. That's all I should have for anybody, honestly. I hear Business Duck might be opening up a CPA firm at some point.
Oh, really?
You might inquire there. Maybe. Business Duck, PhD, CPA, RN, BSN, ENT. You have a criminal attorney on retainer, huh? All right, I'm never going to say anything mean to you. Good to know. I will be very nice to you. I will not give you a reason to have to use that criminal attorney on retainer. Amazing. Sensational. Sensational. Oh yeah, Jeff. I mean, my situation, I mean, we're close friends, so I'll just text him, call him at any point. What's so funny, Leo?
I'm just talking to AJ. Something funny. You pull stacker, you same column pull stackers. Do you think this helps you better? I prefer, like, I prefer it to, because I always think of everything as crossing, right? And so I like to see the behavior from bid versus offer on pull stack and the resting orders. And my mind just thinks directionally, like, you're crossing to sell the bid or crossing to let the offer. And so for me, the same column breaks my brain a little bit. So I'm here to hear you guys out on why you would prefer this configuration, even though, like, it's an option, you can do it. I'm just curious, like, the people that do use same column pull stack, what benefit or what value do you think it gives you? I'm actually curious.
I use same column pull stack.
Well, you're insane. I don't know. Can you tell me why? Like, as opposed to having it split from left to right.
I think because all of my information comes from the left, the bid and the ask, and the pull stack are on the left with the leg to leg deltas.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it keeps everything is centralized, close together for my inputs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Save
for
space.
Me, it
they're saying they said save space. All the larger orders are getting filled on the bid.
Yeah,
but
dude.
We're going up.
Yeah, we're seeing
they're filling it and then they're lifting offer, which is really aggressive. Mark Golf has a one of you guys. He says, "Isn't this a trade show? Why is no one trading with this movement? Someone slap a trade on, man. Let's gamble."
Yeah, let's just gamble our
Sorry,
money.
Mark. Let me fire up online baccarat for you. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. There's always motion in that.
Mark, here's the thing, dude. Let me ask you a question. You ask why nobody is trading this movement. What strategies do we have? Do you think we have right now that would want us to trade this? Is it your strategy?
Me? You asking me?
No, I'm asking Mark. Like, I'm asking Mark if he thinks if we should be trading his strategy on this.
Actually, Mark, what would you do here? I think that's a good question. And that's not even me trying to poke at you. I would legit be interested to know what you would do if you were on stream right now.
Nick for a tick, do you guys even trade?
Well, I'm kidding. So I want live login, everything. It's like, no, don't hide your password. We need to know it's real. I've made peace already in the very beginning. In any case that anyone thinks I'm like a mega LARP, like the money that I'm trading is totally fake, I've made total peace with that. Because once you start talking P&L, showing P&L, it's a slippery slope. They're always going to want to see it. So it's like, hey, look, if you think it's fake, you think it's fake. But I hope, people apart from you are learning something, and that's totally fine. Whether or not I'm making any money at all on my executions is my business. And that's totally okay with me.
Just let him LARP, bro. What the hell?
Yeah, let me LARP in peace, man. Jeez.
All right.
Stop.
It's fine. LARPing is the new way.
Yeah, LARPing is the new. It's like when Joey goes to get his spray tan, talks about comes back on streams. I just came back from fishing right now, but it's a spray tan.
Bro, I might just do it.
He's like, write that down, write that down.
That might be the
Good content.
new-
Good content. Can I LARP better as a fisherman if I have a tan?
Here's the thing, my wife can do the spray tan, so I might just do that.
You could also advertise her spray tanning services while you're doing it.
I don't know if anybody in the NinjaTrader chat is going to come to my house and get a spray tan.
You don't know that.
I mean, are you offering?
Yeah, are you offering? Business is gonna be booming. Like, how did you get your business to this level? Well, actually, I was on
People
this
actually
trading
flew
network.
in from out of state to get a spray tan.
You know, I was on this trading network. It's a funny story. No, Mr. Patrick, no one really bothers me. I mean, I don't have a huge following, right? So people aren't bothering me about, hey, you're fake, prove it, give me your live login, mail me your broker statement. I haven't gotten that really. There's some that are like, hey, show us your whatever broker statement then if you're making all this. And it's like, well, why? Does it make me more money to show that? No, it doesn't. So why the hell am I going to put in any effort to do anything?
I've started, yeah, that question's so like I feel like I get that all the time. It's like, do I really like out of the 100 times I get asked a month, like, do I really need to show my broker statement 100 times every single time that I get asked? Like,
Once you show it once, it's going to be like you got it, right?
think about that
And
for a second.
I had a comment in my recent YouTube video that was like, he said respectfully, and I don't take it the wrong way, but can you show a broker statement to back this up? And I'm like, look, if it helps, whether or not I made money from it, I don't know if that really matters. If what I'm putting out there as content helps anyone in their trading, that's the idea of the content.
Yeah.
Whether or not I'm profiting from that, from the market, I don't know how that's anyone's concern, rather just, other than my own. If it's one of those things where it's like, okay, if you can't show a broker statement, everything you say is false and this is not real and this won't work, that's fine. That's your opinion. I won't knock on that, honestly. If that's your opinion, like you have every right. It's reasonable. But you are not the people I'm putting the content out for, right? I'm putting the content out for people who find that it's useful. If you find that it's not useful, you're not willing to take it in because there's no broker statement, yeah, that's totally fair. Now I respect that. But if it's a situation where it's like I won't care about what you say until you show a broker statement, then just don't care what I say. It's totally fine. The content isn't geared for you. Like, I could be busting my ass, posting all kinds of stuff to try to get more followers, but I don't have much. It's just the people who want to hear from me or get my thoughts on certain things. I'll put content out for them. But I'm not, you're not going to go on my Twitter and see a bunch of followers or even my YouTube. But if it's for you, then it's for you. If it's not, then it's not. I'm not going to show a broker statement and start to set that precedent where everything requires a broker statement to try to get more of a following. It's just not worthwhile to me, right? If you're really benefiting from your trading, why add another layer of stress and work to try to prove to people that you are making the money? You're fine where you are. You're making the money. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate that, guys. I'm glad you found value. Not everyone will. It is a bunch of like mumbo jumbo sometimes, but yeah.
Market found some sellers.
Yeah. They had to take Leo out of the short first.
Yeah, they went straight to the 5-minute mid and sold it like they did the last 2 times it was up there. We were busy though. Important topics need to be discussed.
Yes.
How can you LARP harder? The ABs and C's of LARPing.
More important than actual trading. Absolutely. If it's anything that Twitter has taught me, it's that the LARP is way more important than the actual trading.
I didn't want to take away from the conversation.
No, we also had to promote my wife's spray tan business. So
that he's about to see a huge influx of income. Household income is going to skyrocket. You're gonna start seeing people in the chat like, dude, I really enjoyed the service. 5 stars. Highly recommend it.
Yeah.
Do I market my do you market you IB first hour? Do I mark my IB? I'm assuming that's what you're asking. It's automated. I have it automatically marked through OFL. So it helps. But otherwise I'd have to do it manually and it would crush my soul. Joey, you have an automated thing too, right? Like so.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
You
It's
guys are on TradeVate, TradingView. You can use Joey's.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you have to manually do it every day, I mean, that kind of sucks. Yeah. Another thing to do.
Listen, we can't be manually drawing lines in 2026.
Yeah,
okay?
come on.
guys, come on now.
You got to automate your life here, Chuck.
This is crazy.
You've got AI doing all kinds of stuff, and you're just trying to find that hour candle to mark the high and low at. If not, you can't do that.
Racer Main, he says, "Thanks for being on here, guys. You know, like that's my boy.
You know what? Thanks for that. I hope you've hit the like.
Thank you. Yeah, I hope you hit the like button. But thanks for being on the show. Thanks for commenting.
Yeah, thanks for engaging.
Thank you for letting us know you're here.
Hey, you know
And
what?
we're
Mark
not
never
alone.
answered my question.
He never answered. I think he left us.
What was he saying? Just to get
Oh,
long?
no. He said, shoot, I wish I could share my charts. I'm in longs, M5, EMA 50 wedges, H1 DEMs, DEMs. Man, you speak another language. You're doing something else that I cannot understand, Mark. Which is probably why you found yourself into a trade, because I have no idea what that is. But I respect that you actually replied a serious reply. So.
Oh, he did?
Thanks. He gave a serious reply.
See it. Where was it?
Nice.
I just scrolled up and I saw it. So, Mark, if you're still here, I hope you're. Well, if you were long, it's not good anymore. But I hope you made money, and I also appreciate the actual reply.
Yes, that is a great reply. I do appreciate that.
That actually told us. He literally answered the question in totality.
There is going to be a NinjaTrader meetup that I will attend, and XYZ better also attend.
That's really threatening, but it's not up to me. It's up to Jim, my landlord.
We have to put it on your calendar now.
Yeah,
so
it would
you
help.
don't forget.
Like if I knew the Miami thing would happen, I would not have committed to Hawaii.
Okay, so Chicago, October. Yeah, just okay. XY.
Block the whole thing.
Fucking month of October.
Block the whole thing. That's crazy, man.
Just make sure you're available.
Is that really the next one? There's
yeah.
no other one in between.
Vance called off his trip to Pakistan.
Dude, there's like just always something. I swear. Why am I in a position right now?
Shy Girl is what?
I just lost $50. I just looked at my chart and I'm in a position. I hate Replicanto so much, dude. What the? Yeah, someone says XYZ open a trade. No, I did not. What the?
Wow, look at these sellers, bro. My goodness.
What the hell?
I mean, just straight down.
Yeah, probably.
What's
I don't
oil
know.
going?
It wasn't on my dom.
Oh, whoever was long oil earlier in the chat
is a gazillionaire.
A gazillionaire. Ooh. Holy Moses!
Let me see. Oh my goodness, we're running out of time.
$6. That's almost over. A decent amount of money there.
The stream is almost over.
Oh, he's here. The Bain trade. You're still in your longs? Your CL longs? Yeah, Vance called. We already covered that part about Vance.
Okay. All right, this is
I think the one thing that I want to be careful of is like exactly what Yoda just said. Casualty of any kind is not good. I'm not a fan of war.
I really hope you guys are not hoping for war-related outcomes just for your short or long. That's for sure.
Yeah.
If you are, hey, you live in life all wrong, my friend. It's just money.
Yo, Bane, saw your comment about the indicator. Appreciate you.
Oh, look at this interesting
Has
activity here
anyone
at
seen
59. You seeing this at
Rakesh?
59?
Oh my goodness, dude.
Somebody just defended that with some offer, and I want to get along here so bad.
The 531 lots?
Yeah,
Well, if they get this trade above the 84 with 355, I think it might be cooking.
man, such a spicy long.
I'm getting long.
Go for it.
I only have one lot. Oh no. All right, maybe it'll be a good thing. Let's see. But I'm long 3 lots, 4 lots. Will I die? I think I'm cool with 4. Well, I made the $50 back. Yeah, this is kind of crazy here. Cool.
I'm actually surprised it's not more violent than this.
Yeah. I think there's some potential here.
We got a long, high time frame dead body setup here, honestly.
I am trying to get some more on.
With this 60-minute chart.
I'm up to 5, 6, 7.
You trying to catch this knife, baby?
Yeah, I'm trying to let it shake out before I put anything on. But it's showing a pretty good reversal here. They're just pressing downside and they're not getting anything. Moved way, way away from the 9. Super imbalanced. This is something I take
What does
very
CL look
often.
like on my DOM? I can try to convert it. Let's see what happens.
All right, we're getting
In
some
theory,
motion.
it
Getting some
should,
motion.
nothing should break if I try this. CL. Are we on, what's the live contract? Sorry, I don't trade CL. I assume it's not 426.
I'm scaling out some as it moves.
Nice long there. Wow.
Thank you, thank you.
M as in May.
I'm flattening
That'd be
this.
May.
That's good enough.
We're in
June.
the June.
Okay.
Yeah, June.
Let's try that. Oh, hang on.
It's a good little scalp there. Time's almost up, so I don't want to hold anything.
Where you at, bro? Where you at?
Am I trading live account or prop? I'm trading live.
Hey, look at this. CL Dom. Not too crazy. Eddie already kind of yanked back.
CL?
A lot of buyers here.
What was my reason for the long? Huge move down, very imbalanced, way far from the 9. If they don't get to extend, they're going to pull back. And there's a huge runway. This is something that's on my playbook. It's in my YouTube videos. It's a setup that I take very often. If they start to stall out on that really expansive emotional move, I'm going to take it to the other side. Usually I like to target the 9 EMA again, or at least a recent break. So we're talking about like the 660s. But there's not much time left in the market before the algo, so
Yeah.
scalped out of that. Anything could happen at this point.
Algo's coming up. Attention traders, it's algo time.
Got replaced. King got replaced.
No, we can't replace Kane on that one.
Attention traders, it's algo time.
Algo's pushing us up to the 50% extension level.
Yeah, we just tapped it. Close to the breakdown. Close to the 9. It is crazy how news just like can flood in at any point.
Yeah, Asia session might be pretty interesting tonight.
Spicy?
Yeah, it could be pretty spicy. Especially as we're getting closer to that deadline. Because what is it? It's Wednesday. It's tomorrow evening, right?
What's tomorrow evening?
Isn't that the deadline?
Is that tomorrow? I forgot already.
I think it's tomorrow.
Well, we haven't begged for likes yet, chat. So if you haven't, please hit them. I don't know where we are on the likes, but I know it's not enough for Jim.
No, let's go ahead and beg. Chat, we're at 218 likes on the channel or on the video right now.
Dang.
Why are we begging?
What are we doing? We got 778 viewers and only 218. Now we got 230. Chat, we can get to 300 easy. All you got to do, take a little peek at that thumbs up button down there, give it a little tappy tap, and we're good.
Just
Just a little tappy tap.
Just tap it in.
It's a little tabby tap, you know. It's nothing crazy. You won't get charged for it. Won't ask for any
It's
information.
absolutely free, by the way. Johnny, no, you're the best.
No, you.
You are the best.
But positive. No, you, but in a good way. Seems everyone hates this taco market, huh? A quick 3K on, oh, you just made 3K on oil? Dang.
Holy. Good work.
Still a lot of buying here. Jeez.
All right. Do they want to buy this thing up or run it? Just keep running it lower.
They're going to have to run over this buying if they want it lower because there's a lot of it. Only 90 seconds until some more craziness. $13.5 thousand on the day after the short. Jeez.
Wowzers.
Chat's making money. Chat's making money.
Chat is making money. Money bags. We are.
Looks like they're going to work their way up.
They're trying to hold
There's
that.
so much selling now.
Everybody making money.
Hey.
Dude, that's such a good clip. Seven
Yeah, that
hundred
5 minute hour
ticks.
mid trade is undefeated.
That's where it's sold, right? You said?
Yeah. We were busy talking about LARPing.
Which is important.
It is. Yeah.
That's what everyone's talking about now.
That and mogging,
LARP maxing.
LARP maxing.
You talk about profile and order flow, but it seems like you keep a pretty close eye on the 9 as well. Absolutely, I do. I am a lot of things. If anyone's seen my playbook, you'll know. Price action, order flow, squiggly lines, ATR, ranges. It all plays into what I do. So I am pretty much a hybrid trader.
I'm going to send XYZ a DM of somebody who's LARP maxing, and I want to see a live reaction from XY. So let's see. Are you ready?
This is why I have a hat, guys, for these specific moments. I'm scared to click it. I'm scared to click it, dude. Who is this? Who is this?
Zoom in, bro.
Dude, I don't know who this
You
is.
have to know who that is.
He looks like everyone under the age of 20.
You have to know who that is.
He looks like every white kid under the age of 20 that has a Lamborghini.
He does have a Lamborghini.
I'm telling you, hey, look. I need to recreate this for myself. I need to recreate this for myself and put myself in a robe, though. Well, you guys can't see the pic. Leo said
I can't.
like
I'll get canceled.
600 likes minimum.
Yeah,
But
I'll
it's
get
too late for
I'll
that.
get canceled. Somebody will get their
Well, if you guys are wondering, it's definitely not offensive.
Yeah,
definitely
no, it's not offensive.
Not an offensive photo or anything like that. It's actually funny, like legit funny. Goofy. We'll say goofy. It's goofy. Did I take a buy off a level or any kind of failed auction on the visible range profile? Sellers getting trapped. You talking about the recent short? Well, they went down to the prior day low. If they're not going to extend beyond it, then I want to take it back up to, re-auction some of those prices that just completely ran through. Usually when the market expands in that way, just really dramatic, maybe news-based, maybe this. If it stops to get its continuation after all the drama, all that, it's going to retrace. And I like to scalp the retrace, but you have to be very patient. Let that selling keep coming in. It's going to pour in. And as soon as you start to see it not getting continuation, they're not able to push it anymore, then you wait. Let it happen a few more times, right? Let the market show you, okay, wait a minute. They've actually found a buyer. And this is, if they are going to retrace, this is where it should happen from. There is no, this is where it's going to happen from. You have no idea. All it is risk management. If it's not going to happen here, just stop out. But if it does, you'll get paid a lot more than your stop. That's all it was.
Hey, guys.
Jim.
Hey, Jim.
Great job today.
Thanks.
I told you the low wasn't in.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was fake news, but it was brutal.
Oh my goodness. This is funny. I think this is funny. Can I just share a little elementary school story that I just got an email about?
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to share a quick update about something that occurred on Brain Break today. While students were playing soccer, one kindergartner briefly exposed himself to a group of his peers in an attempt to be funny. Oh my goodness.
Oh, it just scared everybody.
Well,
it's all the
do
talk
we
of
have
the school now.
Do we have a name of the perpetrator?
I'm sure we do.
Oh,
It's
don't
not mine.
tell Jim.
I hope
got
it's not
cousins.
mine.
Don't
I
tell
hope
Jim.
it's not mine. Oh my goodness.
Don't tell
Jim.
Jim's got cousins.
Oh my
Jim.
God. Maybe Leo shouldn't come to the next meetup.
Oh my goodness.
In case this runs in the family.
Tell me it wasn't G. I'm texting my wife right now. I gotta ask her.
Oh my God. Anyway. By the way, you guys, if you notice the S&P, this is why I have these levels on my chart. The S&P literally on that sell-off on that news tagged perfectly previous day's low at 70.85. Is that crazy?
Yeah.
And right now we're closed at Jack's 7,100. So I like my levels. That's all I'm going to say. Any event, great job today, you guys, as usual. Let's give these guys a round of applause, please. Tomorrow's going to be nuts. I mean, it's going to be. We have 8 different traders trading with us tomorrow. It's going to be fantastic. I know. We're starting off with Brent Donnelly, special guest. He's president of Spectra Markets and author of a couple of books on FX and Alpha Trader. Great guy. He's been on the show before, Brent Donnelly, and he's an analyst. He's a technical guy. He'll go over markets. It'll be awesome. Farm's going to do tape talk as usual, and that's always worth the price of admission. And trading the open right off the bat, Kane and XYZ. Now, is this usually Kane and Leo's spot or no?
Yeah,
I'm
Leo's like moving or
busy.
something, so now I gotta wake up super early.
Yeah. All right.
Especially
So-
being on the West Coast, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll bring some coffee down for you, XY.
I mean, it should be a good open based on the news cycles that are running.
Craziness.
Yeah. It's going to be an awesome open. It's going to be, and I agree with what was it, Joey, about the Asian session? I agree.
Yeah.
It could be some spectacular trade in there too. So be careful, everybody.
I think so too.
Yeah. Then after Kane and XY, well, Kane and XY is going to be joined by Nick and Stowe, and then Selma's going to join as well.
Oh, sick. Sama pulling in the afternoon. All right.
And Selma's doing double duty because she's also going to trade the closes in the afternoon with Jack and with Tanya.
Okay.
So
Stacked lineup.
Yeah, and there's more earnings coming out. Don't forget as well. Not that matters with this crazy market, but it might. And there's going to be a lot of action. I think it's pretty good. I mean, today we did 1.6 million in the big E-mini S&P. That's kind of that's not bad. We did some decent volume today. My guess is tomorrow's going to be even better. The micro Nazis did over 2 million, so that's pretty big. Oh, in any event, you guys are all flat, right?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sweet. All right, well, thank you, fellas.
Pretty sure it
Appreciate-
was not our little one that did the thing at kindergarten, just FYI. In case
He
he
just
was
wants to fit that in before everyone was left hanging. Rumors start circling the internet. Yeah, I heard it was Leo's.
All right. Leo's in the clear. I'm happy for you. You could come to Chicago,
Hell yeah.
but no exposing, man. Don't do it. Any event, appreciate you guys. Thank you, everybody listening to NinjaTrader Live. We appreciate everybody listening. We appreciate everybody in the chat. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for the thumbs up. Super important to me. Thank you. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. Having said all that, please, most important message of the day, be safe out there. Be good to each other. We'll see you soon.
See you, chat.
Good job.